always feel excited to sit down here and do what I know how to do best. And the most exciting part is that knowing that you are right there with me on this journey. And happy Children's Day to all the beautiful, elegant, amazing and beautiful children all over the world. Is another special show meant for our children and even the parents, because we are still children. We are children because we are given birth by other parents. And today is going to be extraordinary because I have a guest in the house, and she's not going to do justice to the paramount thing that our youth, our things, and even our children are going through in the society. I am your humble host, Madam Chi, and you know this is View Radio, your number one online radio with a difference. You can join the conversation. You can drop your thoughts, your comments, your questions. On YouTube is View Radio, on Instagram is @View Radio, and you can also call through the studio line, which is 08022414183. You can ask our guest any question of your choice. And before I will introduce my guest, of course, you know who she is. She's a founder, she's a CEO, she's the MD of C.E.O, Complete Child Counselor, and I tell you, she's doing an amazing job. I've sat under her consultation, I've sat under her talk to people, I've sat under her workshop, and when I tell you she's good, then she is good. We'll be going on a quick break, and when I come back, I'll be introducing Mrs. Precious Osagie. And don't go nowhere, we'll be right back after this timeout. Just joining us for the show is Happy Children's Day. It's Children's Day, of course. Maybe you're just joining us and it's a special edition, well prepared, well packaged for you and your children. And I have with me today this morning, you're looking elegant, you're looking ravishing. You're really taking seriously, you're looking real good. So I have with me Mrs. Precious Osagie. Let her do a quick introduction and down to the journey of C.E.O. You're welcome, ma.
Thank you for having me here. I really appreciate this. I feel humble having me here on View Radio live this morning to talk about a wonderful topic about things that bother we parents, talking about the causes of peer pressure. Mama Chi, thank you for having me at the studio.
Thank you for coming.
I appreciate you. And just like she introduced me before, I'm founder of C.E.O, which is Complete Child Counselor. I'm a child coach. I mentor children. And that is what we do. We just want to give our children a good orientation from all the wrong things, information they have in the time past. We know a whole lot is going on with our children, our youth and teen today. So by the grace of God, this organization is set out, morally speaking, to see how we can help our children to come back on track, fulfilling their purpose by the grace of God and getting there, being at the top. That is why we set up C.E.O.
Okay, thank you, ma. Thank you very much. You've heard that she's a coach. Maybe you have a child that needs someone to nurture, someone to groom, and someone to also tutor him. Because when you're talking about trying to nurture a child, you must tutor a child, of course. So you need someone. I tell you, she's a right hand. She's the right hand that you can. I can beat my chest for that. She's the right hand. So we're going properly into the discussion, and you say it's peer pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, please let's start by knowing what is peer pressure.
Most of the time when we talk about topic like this, we don't look at, I always say there must be a cause for something to happen. What makes the children to be pressured? Peer pressure can just be, defined as when you want to do something to just please others. You want to be acceptable into some, group, into some, category. you just want to feel belong and everything. But there must be a cause for this. And in my course, I think I wrote both internal and external. That is from home and outside the home. Because there's a saying that says charity begins at home. So I'm going to run through some of the causes from home first before I go to the external, which, okay, from peer themselves right now. Because these children growing up right now, they see their friends, they want to do some things, certain things, and there's restriction from home. They want to feel belong, they want to do some things. And number one, what is the value from home? Your parents, because children learn from what you do, not what you really say these days.
Of course.
They are practical people. So not thou shalt do this, thou shalt not. No, they want to see you are a mother, a father. You are lying in the presence of your children. You are hello on that phone, and so person, I'm not at home and at Abuja, and your child look at you and say, Dad, you say shh.
My children we easily speak into the phone.
And the next thing, that child maybe did something wrong. I always start praying. You are not morally justified to beat that child or to scold that child, because what are you doing in their presence?
They learned it from
So we are talking about from home now. The causes of peer pressure. I have a story I just had this last week of a parent that called the daughter devil, because one of the causes is name calling. Parent that called their children name, parent that compare their children within children, or children, you compare your children with friends. He called the devil. The thing really got together. The girl went to school and she was writing exam, WAEC for that matter, and tell her friends. They saw she was moody, she was not happy. After much interrogation and everything, she opened on that. Do you believe that? Can you believe that my dad called me devil? She felt bad and everything. What kind of counsel do you think those friends are going to give to her? When you are home, you cannot give them
morally
the right.
mold your child.
The girl felt bad, and it's not just that day, it has been happening. Another incident happened that she cooked, the father ate it. I don't know what went wrong. The daddy started purging because the doctor went to the clinic, say maybe it's a poison or not, maybe out of it, something that expired. He started calling the girl devil, you want to kill me, ranting and everything, beating the child. So it got to the extent that the child was even asking for the mother, are you sure this man gave birth to me? Another thing that caused peer pressure from home is when parents fight in the presence of their children. They are not happy, so they are looking for joy, they are looking for love, they are looking for where they can go and be acceptable, and they are just looking for a whole lot of things out there. They fall into wrong hands. Because parents, we know more than them. We have experience. We have been a child also. We're supposed to mentor them, tutor them, like you said, teach them a whole lot of things. But when we are now doing the contrary, they want to look for this thing outside
home.
So this guest started talking to her friends. So it's one of these friends that now come to the mom to come and tell the mom that look at what this girl, so person is going through. So that woman wants to take it upon herself. I need to see this girl's parents, because they don't know the damage that they are doing to this girl. Calling your daughter names, calling her devil, calling her good for nothing, calling her that you are a mistake that I made in my life. And the mother stood there. The mother could not fight because the father even beat the mother in the presence of this girl. So when she got outside there, what do you expect? She's looking for a group that she can belong, that she can fit in, that it can be accepted, where she's not rejected. That is how they fall into errors. Because tell me now, we are age mates now. I have issue, I come to you. It's not the experience or the knowledge that I go to pass to me. Hey, Chi, do you understand? This boy has been, running after me. What do you think? What do you feel? What's wrong with you now? Are you Mary Amaka? Give him now, That is what you will get there. So this girl feel, but when I started, I just remember her story about this girl, and she was even telling her friend that the mom told her that they are just waiting for her to finish her exam. After her exam, that they are both going to run away. What kind of adults do you want to bring out of the child? And we have a whole lot. And don't forget, when we talk about peer pressure, it's in two also. We have positive and negative. So children at home that listen to me, we have some friends also that are positive friends.
Of course.
We have friends that say, oh, let's go to the library, let's go and read. We have some friends that say, go girl, you can do it, I'm behind you, I got your back. Go girl. We have some friends like that. So it's not always negative, even though the negative is like on the high percentage than the positive. That's why I tell you, when you want to pick your friend, look for a friend that you have the same core value
with. Not just,
if you are a good reader, you like reading, look for a friend that love reading. If you are talkative, look for a friend that that talk less, so that you can balance
your talking
because if you have chatterbox like you, then you are going to blow it out of proportion. So core value when you are looking for friends as children. So we parents need to guide our children, because when the home structure is questionable, when that children is not seeing that thing in your parents, okay, my mom may have a good moral, mom doesn't lie, mommy is hardworking, mommy she's God-fearing, mommy is respectful, she respect dad in our presence, daddy too respect mom in our presence. It's not like those father that tell your mother in your presence, you are you're a stupid woman,
you're worthless,
you are a good for nothing person. In the presence of your children, what are you telling those children? So please, peer pressure start from home first. Name calling, nagging the children. Like when we talk about this organization, it's not just raising the children, mentoring the children alone. We mentor parents, because we parents, we don't know that when children are growing, it's not the same way you handle a 10-year-old that you handle a 15-year-old child. They have different stages, and you have to change your tactics when you are raising your children. You have to pray for the grace of God, you have to pray for the wisdom of God, you have to be learned, you have to know what is in vogue, you have to know what is trending. You must go in their pace for you to be able to get them,
so you can give them good morals.
The way they treated us when we are, no we parents, we can't do what our parents, when your mother will hold you and bite your
no, we're not in that airline.
They will call it child abuse, they call it different things. It cannot happen these days. But then we turn out to be good people. But even though we are not doing all those things that we think is abuse, there are other ways we can raise our children in a very godly manner. That God himself is looking up to us. We must not fail God when it comes to raising those children, because those are the seed that God has given to us, and they must turn out well. And when you look at even from the Bible, from the scriptural reading, the Bible says even God himself know that Abraham will teach his children righteousness. What can God talk about your family? We're talking about God now, because when it comes to moral, we can't bring God out of it. But morally speaking, even what is going on right now, you don't have phone, you don't use your phone or just sit down watching Z World. As a mother, you must know how to operate your phone, so that all those things that are there, that these children, there are some sites they go into, when you know it, you know how to say, daughter, son, you don't need to go there.
Don't go there.
You may know how to, but when you are just naive, you don't even know anything. Even when they are even doing this in your presence, they are even going to site, you don't even know. They are there, they are even selling you, they use their language, they use all their abbreviation. You are just there, you don't know anything. So if we parents, we need to get knowledge, because you cannot give what you don't have. All of us need to be computer literate, because we are in the global world right now. We are in the world of technology. So when they are going there, they are going there also. You must know what they know. Even if better, be ahead of them. When they are going there, say, Oga, as you're opening that laptop, as you're opening that phone, just go straight to what you want. Not just because a lot of people will pop up to that will attract you. You are the one. If you are not disciplined as a child, you may not be able to get it. So from home front, those are the things. Nagging from parents, calling of name calling, abusive, comparing one child to another. Those are the things you must guide against.
Okay, all right, we'll be going on a quick break after this. When we come back from the break, name calling, nagging, fighting in the presence of your children is really, really wrong. So when we get back from this break, we'll go deeper into the discussion. Like I'm already excited of what I'm hearing, and I want to hear more. So don't go nowhere. Don't touch that streaming platform. Drop your comment on Instagram. Drop your comment on YouTube. All is view radio, or you can call through the station line to ask any question or contribute to your quota. 08022414183. We'll be right back after this time out. Okay, thank you for joining us, or thank you for sticking right there. So excited to know that you are still there with us. And today is Children's Day. Happy Children's Day once again to all the beautiful, amazing, handsome, and cute children all over the globe. We celebrate you from all of us here at View Radio. We say Happy Children's Day, and even to the parents, Happy Children's Day to your beautiful children. And today I have with me a guest, a counselor, the founder of C.E.O Complete Child Counselor, Mrs. Precious Osagie. She is here and she's talking about peer pressure. Like I've heard a lot, and we've talked about the home front, which is where the starting point of the peer pressure. And now we're going to go out to the society. Let's go out to the community and go out to the world and the causes of peer pressure. And don't forget, you can also ask what are the remedy, or what is the way out of this peer pressure. Drop your comment or your questions on our YouTube and on our Instagram page. All right, Mayo, you're welcome once again. Let's go.
Thank you. We have checked the home front. Right now, we want to see the external now, from friends now. Number one, I have some things I wrote here. Low self-esteem. When children have so low self-esteem, they see themselves as if, okay, I'm not up to these people, and I want to be part of this particular group. And let me tell you, low self-esteem still start from home. Children that have low self-esteem start with shouting children down. You don't allow them to speak at home. A child is coming to you, mom, I want to do. Say shut up, later.
Not allow
such children, before you know it, they'll be timid. Before you know it, fear. Before you know it, they feel they are worthless. Before you know it, they feel okay, they are not as good as that person. Low self-esteem. And another thing that causes low self-esteem, I always tell my children when they are going out, learn to dress well. It gives you some confidence.
Dressing, of course.
So you see some children,
so you'll be looking at the other child.
Go to school and see children that wear worn-out shoe. They will go and hide when others are playing. Where others are on stage, they are doing things, and they know that even their shoe is tight and they cannot always, it has torn and it's not good. They will be hiding. Or maybe they are not wearing good clothes. They know. They will be hiding. They will be looking at their friends. They say, come now. See, look at my clothes. So they know. These are little things that cause low self-esteem. So parents out there, please, you are listening to me. We have, thank God, they have or anything. When you're be very, very conscious, when your child is going out, make sure at least let them dress well. Let them wear at least a good shoe, to make them, when they get there, they feel belong. They don't feel okay. I feel okay. I don't belong here. It's just for the no. It's not for certain. So low self-esteem start even from the home. Go. Mothers, be very careful. Low self-esteem. Even we adults, we have it. Yes.
How much more a child?
Yeah, how much more a child? If you see your mate and you know that, okay, your mate inside the car, you are trekking. You hide. It's not a talk of children. Low self-esteem, number one. Number two, things that make peer pressure, when they want to avoid name calling from friends also. You are a Jew. You see that girl say, okay, you are Maria Makanabi. You want to carry that into heaven. You don't want to have boyfriend. It's part of what they want to avoid name calling. They don't want people to call. They don't want their friends to call them name. You don't want to say, you don't know how to smoke at your age. They just want to belong. Belonging is the matter. We are talking about personality here. So they want to avoid name calling from friends also, just like from parents. They want to avoid bullying. Maybe there are some people that bully them because they want that person. Don't want that person to not to bully them again. They will do what that person want them to do, even though that thing is negative. If the person has them bring your money or steal from here, they will start doing all those things ordinarily that child will not do before. In order to avoid bullying, you see them joining this group, you see them being influenced negatively. So children, you are listening to me, please be very careful. When you are being bullied, learn to report that person to your parents or the teacher or the authority or whoever. That setting that you find yourself that somebody is bullying you. Fear of rejection. You don't want to be rejected. You want to belong to that group. The happening girl on campus, the happening girl in school, they carry the same hairstyle, they do this one, that you want to join them. So the only way you can join them is have to do what they are doing. Sorry, excuse me. Fear of rejection make people to fall under this peer pressure. Children out there, girls especially, be very, very careful. A lot of things are out there. I always tell my children, you are a child of God, you have a seed inside of you. A girl can do this one and go scot-free. You just see a pastor's child, we just have do it once, pregnancy will come. Yes, because you are not everybody. I always tell you, you carry different grace, you are different, your destiny is different. So don't copy, don't do copycats, don't join them. Don't join those children. They have a lot of things they do. Like we said before, fear of rejection, we have low self-esteem, name calling, desire to fit in. We are the reigning girls and we are the happening guys on campus. We are the one. We have that power, we have everything, we are the one that rule. So all these things make our children to go astray. They make you see them on campus, they just want to do what is going on. We've been there before. I was once a student. We have girls that weekend they're go to Abuja, Aristo and everything. When they come back, they flaunt everything they came back with and everything.
And you're there.
If you are not rooted, if you are not grounded, if you don't believe in yourself,
you don't know why
you are there.
Before
you'll be carried away. You want
to join them.
Look at you now. Look at the way you are dressing. How can you say, I thought you are doing holy before. Yes, come and join us. Want to do this one? No, you don't need to join them. There's a say, if you cannot beat them, you join them. If you cannot beat them, you leave them alone. After preaching to them and they don't want to change their ways, you don't need to join them. You leave them because at the long run, they will come back to you. When they see that you are steady, you are doing what you are doing, and you are now up there, they will admire. They say, "Wow, I wish I've listened." There's a story of these two brothers. I'm going to round up with the story. Both of them, they are Christian, and they now went to a party. It's not a sin to go to a party. At the party, they now gave them alcohol. One declined. The other one said, "Bro, it's not just one bottle tonight, it will not kill." And that one said, "No. From that one bottle, it leads to something else." And at the end, that brother was destroyed, and he ended up, after many years, when he saw this friend of his, he's now a pastor, and himself has now, from that one bottle, one sin to a sin, another sin, from another sin, he was deep and neck deep into one sin, because that is it now. They also have boyfriend. From boyfriend, they will not tell you sleep with the boyfriend. He will give just ordinary peck, harmless, just ordinary hug, harmless. From hug to another thing, they will not tell you that. They say, you are pregnant. Forget it. I have one doctor. They won't quack doctor. They give you before you know that your room is a spoiled, or it's even you cannot have children again. And they will not tell you, why don't you tell me no? Am I got this one? They will start blaming you at the end. So children out there, we are celebrating you today. I pray that you bring us joy in the name of Jesus. You will not bring us tears in the name of Jesus. Please be very, very careful with your prayer. Don't be pressured to do things that you don't want to do. Don't be pressured to do things that are negative. You know that this thing is wrong. Run away from it. Don't allow anyone to pressure you to do things that you don't want to do. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Ma. Before I will let you go, when you're talking about from home, something just flashed into my mind. That is, my technique is, I'm not a saint. I'm not perfect. We have our own issues and forth. But there is one thing that is very paramount in my home. If I see my child doing that, I'll ask you, have you ever seen me do this? Have you ever seen me do this? Can I do it? Because if you're not, you can say words, but what of your actions? We parents now, we believe in words. But what of those actions you're taking in the presence of those children? And you want them to do contrary, it's a lie. They will do exactly what you're doing. So that's the way I tell them, have you ever seen me do this before? They say, no, ma. Then why are you doing it? If I can't do it, then you shouldn't do it. That is one, and that is what I want most parents to inculcate. It's very, very necessary.
To be practical.
Very, very necessary that we're practical. And again, you see, disrespecting our husbands in the presence of our children is killing. Like, when I say it's killing, it's killing. And most women will do it. It's just like
consciously.
You think it's normal. There's another thing, we mothers, especially mothers, we think we love our children more
than our husband.
So when your husband is trying to scold the child, you're always defensive. It's wrong. When I say it's deadly, it's killing. You are only destroying that child. you it's not him now, he did. No, allow him scold the child. Then you can, on your own, you can call the child and still correct the child based on what your husband has said. Or if maybe your child was not wrong, maybe later you can discuss that with your husband, but not in the presence of your children. And we have a question, we have some comments on YouTube. This one says, okay, good one, Ma. Thank you very much. He said, Ma, peer pressure, are we to blame it on the parents or the society?
Like I said, it starts from home. Before you go to the society, it's the home. Because if the home front, if there is love, if there is good value, if the home is inviting and accommodating, those children cannot be paired. They cannot be pressured. Because if you have a parent that loves you, you have parents, your home that is always like inviting, is accommodating, you are not feeling like I should run away or I should go and look for anything else. Everything starts from home. I don't want to believe in society. If you have your parent that loves you, they sit down there, they give you the right value, they give you counseling when you are doing, they are not a nagging type when they don't compare you. Don't you see the social person? Don't you see social person's child? Don't you see your brother? No, it starts from home. So parents that are listening, please don't compare your children. Show them love. We are not saying don't discipline them now. Please let us balance it. We are not saying don't, but discipline them in love. Allow the home to be accommodating. There are some children that before anything they want to run home. Like you are saying somebody now just like that, you don't know what is looking for at home. If the home, let me tell you, if the home is not conducive, that child will not want to go. You see some children that are in high institution, when during the holiday they don't want to go home. When they come home, they see that their mom fighting. When they come home, they see a lot of, they don't want to come. But you see some, they are waiting for that. As they say bagam, they are running home. Why? Because the home is conducive. So I still want to believe it's not the society. I want to believe it's from home. Everything starts from home. This home is the one that makes up the society.
Yeah.
So if the home is right, is conducive, is comforting, there is love, there is everything you can talk about there. The children, they are satisfied, they are okay with everything. They will not. There is nothing. You just decide, I'm eating and I'm full. And I come outside. Somebody say take. No. Yoruba will say me I will not eat now because I'm filled. There's no space for it.
No space.
Because there is vacuum. There is space. They want to feel. That is why since they cannot feel it from home, they want to get those things from outside. So I still want to believe for that person that asked that question, it's from home. It's not from the society. Home first before the society. Because I remember when I was in school, nobody's there with me. But when everybody is doing something, they go to party, I stay at home in my room. In the whole room, I'll be the only one at home. My parents, they are not there. It's from home. I didn't learn that in school. From school. It's from home. That is the seed that you have planted. So when you plant the right seed, those children will remain focused. It's from home.
All right, thank you, Ma. That's a very good one. And I want to add to that. I think there's another way we parents we are missing out. You're not making your children become their confidence.
They're your friend, your best friend.
If they can't relate to you about everything, then you've lost them. You've lost them to the society. Like you've totally lost them. Yeah. And we always claim to be too busy or too tired. You don't have time. I know our kind of work. You go out very early in the morning, you come back late at time, and you don't still give them time.
Even though you're not busy, you think their question is worthless.
Please, I don't have time. Please, see. Mrs. Precious has done justice to that. So please, we parents, let's go back to the drawing board. Let's go back to the home front and make sure that things are put in place. If you see have those little ones from age 1 to 15, that is catch them young. If you didn't catch them that particular age, I don't know when you're going to catch them again. And from all of us here, we say thank you, Ma.
Thank you, Ma.
Thank you for honoring the invitation. Thank you for coming. And I hope that each time we call you again, you're definitely going to answer to us.
By the grace of God.
All right. Thank you very much. So what's your last word to everybody that is listening?
On a last note, I just want to shift it to the parents. When we talk about home training or upbringing, it's not the women's work. Because we leave it for the mother. It's for both parents.
Yeah.
Both mom and dad for the upbringing so that these children will turn out well. Please, dad at home that are listening to us, don't leave the home bringing thing just for the women alone. It's for both parents. God will bless you.
Amen. Thank you, all our daddies that are always busy. You don't even know the class your child eats.
You don't know their birthday.
You don't know their birthday. I don't want to say. I wanted to say something, but I won't say it because we are live. You don't know their birthday. You don't even know that today is Children's Day. You don't know that today is Children's Day. Okay, the happy Children's Day. We have messages already. Even on your live, we have messages. Okay, that's it. Now that's from Ken. It's a happy Children's Day, and that one is from Otumba. It's a happy Children's Day to our children out there. And from Emmanuel, it's a happy Children's Day. Happy Children's Day. Happy Children's Day. See, look at the children. Look at the children. The children are out there. Happy Children's Day. So, and they are very excited that you're here.
And please, I will normally have seminar for our children.
Okay.
And which is coming up. It's a yearly program by the grace of God. This November, the first Saturday in November. It's going to be awesome. We're having an IT person. We're having a speaker in all the different field. Actually, I know the world has gone global now, technology. So that's why I'm bringing an IT person.
Yeah.
So please make it a date if you can. If you're in Lagos or you're in Ikorodu, anywhere you can, on the 4th of November 2023, we are going to be here by the grace of God at Salvation Church, 136 Ishawo Road. Please, it's a yearly program. It's a children / youth / teens program. Is a mentoring program. Please just meet with us, and I know you will not regret coming. Thank you.
Okay, ma. So your social media handle, your phone number, in case they still want to meet up with you, ma. Tell them about the organization Facebook page. Of course, we are coming to that already. We're coming to that. So she's going to give out her handle. She's going to give out the social media handles, and she's also going to give out her phone numbers. The thing is that so many parents want someone to coach their children. Maybe probably because they are too busy, or because these children have become too familiar with them. So please, ma, you help us. Your social media handle, if it's on Facebook, what's your page, the name of your page, and then your phone number, your WhatsApp line, so that people can connect to you, ma.
We are on Instagram. It's C.E.O on Instagram. Okay. Same C.E.O on our Facebook.
Okay. C.E.O organization.
C.E.O organization. Okay. Yes. C.E.O organization.
Okay.
And our phone number is 080-275-61799.
Please take the number again.
080-275-61799. That is our number. So you can follow us on all this social media. And don't forget, it's very, very important. We're going to be having school visitation. We're going to be having seminar. We're going to be having workshop. We're planning to set up also. We call it CCBC. That is Complete Child Bible, Complete Child Bible Club. We're about to set up that. We just want to make sure that our children, they are equipped so that they can face the word. They can learn to say no. It's not the time you must say yes. When they are coming, you must learn to say no.
Yeah.
Learn to say no. It's not all the time you must say yes. Be bold enough to tell them no. They can't do you anything. Look at their face and tell them no. No to alcohol. No to all those vices. No to smoking. No to everything that that is contrary, that it can damage your life. Say no to it. Say no to cheap sex. Say no to all those things.
All right, thank you very much. We'll see you again. This is from all of us at video. Say happy Children's Day and bye for now.
Happy Children's Day.
Bye. We love you.